This is gonna be one of those videos where I don't actually have a topic. I just want to express myself. I remember someone asked me on Instagram the other day that, don't you ever run out of topics? To be honest with you, I never run out of topics. Like, I always have topics to talk about, but I liked the video that I made yesterday because I was just expressing myself. There was like I wasn't talking about something that I prepared myself to talk about. Some people ask me how do you actually, like, what's the process of you like preparing to make a video? I live inside my head. I'm always thinking 24/7. So when I make a video, I started remembering the things that I was thinking about, and yeah, that's what I start talking about, like when I make a video. I really like expressing myself as honestly as possible. I don't know if there are many people in this world who really love the truth the way that I love the truth. I think a lot of people want comfort. They want to feel good all the time. I want the truth about any, like, it doesn't matter what the situation is. I want the truth. Like, my heart yearns for, like, I can't even explain. Ever since I was a child, I was in any situation that I would find myself in, I would want the truth. Even though some people think I'm a negative person, but I've never looked at myself as a negative person. Like, I'm a very positive person. Like, if you've met me in real life and we hanged out together, you realize how positive I am. What I focus on is the truth, and the truth is just negative. I'm not, when I make videos, I don't decide that, okay, now I'm gonna think of something negative to say. No. It's really, like, to me, it's really about the truth. I want the truth. I want to tell people the truth. And I believe that what I'm telling you on this channel is actually the truth. When I talk about things that I don't know anything about, I will tell you that, that I'm not, like, I'm so damn honest that I will tell you that no, this is not really what I think is okay, what I'm telling you is not what I know to be the truth, but it's what I think is logical to think, right? But there are things that I know that I will tell you that no, this is the truth, but there are things that I don't know, so I will tell you that no. I don't know for sure if what I'm telling you is the truth, but this is really what I think. As an honest person who wants to understand what's going on and who wants to have real conversations about what's going on, this is what I think. I don't think there are many people in this world who really care about the truth. And that actually sucks. Like, you want people, like, you want to have real conversations with people about what's actually going on. And a lot of people just don't care. I don't know why. And It's a bit weird. Like, think about it. We are in this world, and no one really knows what the fuck is going on, and no one is actually trying to figure out what the truth is. Like, you don't really meet people who are like, yo man, I'm trying to figure out what the truth is about this realm, because I really don't know what's going on. Right, I'm here, bro. Like, I have no idea what's actually going on. Like, I don't think I've met that kind of a person in real life. I've just met people online who told me that, yeah, I genuinely want the truth, and I've subscribed to your channel because I want the truth. I feel like you're an honest person. So, there's so much that we can learn from each other as people who are really honest and want to understand what is actually going on. But it's weird, bro. Like, if I went to those guys, those guys were sitting there. If I went to them and I started talking to them about the world, like about the real shit that people don't ever want to talk about, they wouldn't have anything to say. Niggas would just be smoking weed and that's it. It's weird. I mean, we should be asking the right kind of questions. Yeah, what is actually going on? What is this place? Why do we exist? Like, that is so damn important. And never let anyone make you feel like you have a mental illness if you're asking those kind of questions, because you don't. Think about it. You're in a world that you do not understand, that no one understands, and you are going to pretend as if you know what is actually going on, and that is actually okay. Like, that's a sign of sanity. Like, you are sane for pretending as if everything is okay. And then if you ask questions, it means you are actually insane. Like, no, it doesn't make sense. Like, I've been telling you that everything in this room is actually upside down. It really doesn't make sense. We are in a realm that we do not understand for real. This is not a joke. This is the truth. I found myself conscious in a place that I do not understand. No one told me what the real truth is. I came across a video on TikTok where someone was talking about the pyramids. Like, they found, I don't know, some batteries or some shit under the pyramids. And I was like, isn't it obvious to y'all? Like, seriously, man, I don't think human beings can think, actually. Like, this kind of does make me angry. Like, isn't it obvious to you that the pyramids were not built by normal people? Like, it's everything tells us that the pyramids weren't built by normal people like us. Maybe they knew some shit that we do not know. Maybe it's aliens, but you can't think that the pyramids were built by normal people. Like, why? Ask yourself this question: why would they build? Like, why would someone who's like you and me build a fucking pyramid? Like, what is the reason, in your opinion? Like, we need to be honest, man. Like, if you're an honest thinker, you will be able to get to the truth very fast. You know what I mean? This reminds me of this line by Kendrick Lamar from the song Worked Out Morals, where he says, what does he say? This is not for lyricists. I swear that's not the sentiment. The devil and Chandra, one child filled this old soul, probably building pyramids. Dagging strays when I rap, battle in the Nexons. What, I don't even know what that line means, actually. Like, the last line where he says something like, dagging strays when I rap, battle in the Nexons. It's not where I'm from. Like, Worked Out Morals is actually like my favorite Kendrick Lamar song. Like, he killed that song. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think as humans we think as honestly as we should. That's the problem. Like, that's the real problem. We need to think. We need to ask the right questions. And the reason why that is important, I've been telling you that I feel like this shit is a fucking dream. And you might ask me that, okay, if it's a dream, why does it matter who built the pyramids, because if it's a dream, no one actually built the pyramids, right? It's just up to you what you actually believe. What if you think as honestly as possible, you are able to evolve. It's like, okay, I'm in this world, I don't understand it. What makes sense, right? What actually makes sense? I can't tell myself that the pyramids were built by some slaves, and I believe that I'm genuinely seeking for the truth. It doesn't make sense to believe that. The same way that it doesn't make sense for you to believe that my name is John Walker. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's a dream, but we have to be rational to get to the real truth. Like, we have to be as rational as possible to get to the real truth. You see? It's weird that a lot of people do not try to be as rational as possible. Like, for me, it's weird. I think sometimes, like, think about it. Like, we are in this realm that nobody understands, and no one is actually asking real questions. You know, on the news, they're not talking about where we at. Like, isn't that weird? Like, think about it. On the news, no one is trying to figure out what the fuck we at. Like, yo, this is what we found out today. This is what we think about what we found out. This is what we think is actually going on. No one, like, it should be something that we talk about every week. You know, like, when you watch the news, they should actually be talking about it. Like, what is actually going on, because that is really important. Like, how can that not be important? It's literally the most important thing to talk about. If you watch movies like The Maze Runner, for an example, you see that those people are trying to figure out what is actually going on. They don't want to pretend as if it makes sense that they're in a place that they didn't agree to be in the first place. A lot is going on and they don't understand what is actually going on, and that's okay. It doesn't make sense. You cannot think that makes sense. It doesn't. You have to figure out what is actually going on first. You know, even before you enjoy your life, if you feel like you want to enjoy your life, you want to do things that people are doing in this realm, but you need to first figure out what is going on. It's important. It's you deserve the truth. You are a conscious being that is having an experience in a world that you do not understand. So isn't it rational for you to try to find out what the truth is about the place that you are in? And should anyone feel like you're crazy because you're trying to find out what the truth is? It doesn't make sense. Trust me. That's why I'm telling you that let's think as rationally as possible, and that's the only way that we get to the truth. You know, like I've been telling you, that philosophy is literally the only way that we get to the truth. Philosophy, to me, it's thinking as rationally as possible. Like, it's irrational to feel like it's good to pretend as if we know what is going on. It's irrational. Like, no, we can't be pretending. We need to be honest with ourselves. What is this place? Why are we in this place? What created this place? And what the fuck are we supposed to be doing? These are really important questions. If you're asking yourself these kind of questions, you're not mentally ill. Don't let anyone lie to you. These are really important questions. It's questions that you must be asking as a conscious being. If you ask yourself these kind of questions, it means that you're actually smart. It means that you're actually thinking. Like, how can you not ask yourself these kind of questions? We need to be as rational as possible in this realm. A lot of things are happening. We can't pretend as if everything is making sense to us. I think when I reach my final form, I will be so damn real that like I'm not gonna live a lie. I'm gonna be so damn real, so damn honest about everything, and I'm gonna be living my life in a way that truly makes sense to me. In fact, not just to me, but in a way that actually makes sense. Anyone who's thinking as rationally as possible, they will understand that that's how you should live life. We can't be pretending in this room, bro. We can't pretend as if this is making sense. It's not making sense. It doesn't make like but think about it. Like I want you to think as honestly as possible, right? Listen, you are in a realm. You are a human. Right? You are a human being. That's what they tell you. There's other humans. We're told that there's more than 8 billion humans here. No one actually knows the truth about our existence. Does that sound right to you? Like no one actually knows the truth about our existence. We're just struggling here, suffering, not knowing what the heck we're actually doing. Does that sound right to you? Does that make does that actually make sense to you? Remember the other day I was talking to this lady. Her name is Loon. Actually, we did a live together. So we're talking. I think we're talking on Discord. Yeah, and she was like, you know, it will actually make sense to go out actually screaming. Cause what the fuck is this? Like, shouldn't we really be desperate to figure out what the truth is? And a lot of people have asked me about my Discord. You know, the reason why I haven't checked the Discord in like maybe 2-3 weeks. I don't know why because I've always felt like YouTube recommends my videos to the right people, right? I don't know why some people will come to my Discord and maybe send porn or just say a bunch of nonsense that doesn't make sense. Like I felt like it will only be the right people who will be in Discord. So here's what I'm thinking, and you guys are gonna help me. You're gonna tell me if it's better to do it this way. I think the Discord has like maybe 100 and something, maybe 130 something. Like it had more people actually. I think some people just left because of those people who will be posting nonsense. What if I created the channel membership and those, because I think the people who will be in the Discord will be people who are actually serious about figuring out what the fuck is going on. So I only share the link with those who have joined the membership or something. Like, do you guys tell me what you think? You know, we create another Discord and we communicate, like we create a group. Like it doesn't have to have many people. I thought that it would be good if it has many people, but now I realize that no, maybe it doesn't even have to have many people. Because I don't know, man, like it doesn't make sense actually. You know, I even put like 3 moderators and people complain about them. One of the ladies is someone that I actually did a live with. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's better if there isn't that many people and it's just like a few people who really want to be in the Discord and would really want to like us to have real conversations, because we used to have real conversations and it was good. I used to actually post some of the conversations that we have. So you guys tell me. I haven't created a channel membership yet. A lot of people have actually been suggesting that I should create a channel membership. So you guys are going to tell me what you think. But the thing is, um, I want, like, there's a part of me that's like, okay, if you create a channel membership, what if you post some videos and some people don't have money, so they can't have access to those kind of videos? So that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out that if I'm going to create a channel membership, I don't know. You guys are going to tell me actually, but I don't want to make videos and people don't get to watch them. You see, but I do think it would be good if we, if I created another Discord account and I'm actually able to see what's going on. So if there isn't like a lot of people, I think in the Discord, then it will be good. Like, I don't think it will be a lot of work, right? Even if people are posting nonsense, you'll be able to be like, okay, I must remove this. But when it's too many people, it's not easy. Plus, even if you decide that you're gonna get some people to you're gonna give some people you're gonna have some people who are gonna moderate everything. You don't know how they think, sometimes maybe they can do things that actually piss off some people. So it will be better than I'm actually the only moderator, or if I find someone that I really trust that person is really gonna be a good moderator, it'll be good. It's good that we connect. It's good that we have real conversations about what is actually going on. So you guys are gonna tell me. I'll check the comments. Do you think that I should create channel memberships and we figure out what people who decide to join will benefit? Like, maybe people will suggest maybe topics that I can talk about, and I'll have to prioritize them, because they will be channel members. It will mean that they actually, like, they're serious, like they really do want me to talk about certain topics. So I don't know, you guys are gonna tell me, but I don't know, like, there's always been a part of me that was like, no, this channel membership thing, because I want to give you guys, like, I want to, like, the videos that I want people to have access to my videos. I don't want some people to have like access and then some people don't have access to some of my videos. It doesn't feel right to me. But the Discord thing, maybe I'll do a live this week, and we will figure out what is best. Do we create another Discord account? Do we remain on the one that's already that I've already created? And how do we make it work? Because people will be posting nonsense, bro. I don't understand why someone would post porn. Like, how do you even decide that you're gonna post porn, and what do you think you're going to benefit from posting something like that? Because it's like I cannot always be online and be deleting nonsense that people post. Discord was supposed to be a place where we have real discussions. And in the beginning, I was always available. Like, I always wanted to talk to people. There are some people that I've met through Discord. There's this lady, which I think we're gonna do, like, I want to make a video with her on the channel, because I think, like, we spoke, and at the time I was busy, and we never actually got to make a video for her channel, but we did a live together on my channel. Her name is Hader. She's so damn conscious, bro. Like, she's so damn conscious. So she's one of the people that I actually met through Discord. So yeah, I'll have to contact her, and yeah, we do a video for her channel. Yeah, there's been many people that I've met through Discord, and it's really conscious people, man. It surprises me sometimes when I'm having a conversation with someone and they feel like I'm more conscious than them, and I'm like, but you make a lot of sense. Like, why do you think that? I think most people who watch my videos are very conscious people. It's not that I'm more conscious than them. I think I just say things that they're thinking, right? Like, I don't view it that way, that I'm more conscious than them, because most of the people that I've invited on my channel that I've actually had a conversation with, I felt like they were too damn fucking conscious. Like, I've always had respect for people who are genuinely seeking for the truth, you know. And I call this a hell rim. I do not call it a hell rim because I'm suffering, or because maybe I'm not able to make things work out in my favor. Like, that's not the reason. Like, this really is a hell rim. Like, it sucks that a lot of people are not honest with themselves, bro. Like, even if you're doing good in this room, it doesn't mean that it's not a hell room. Like, it's obvious. It's beyond obvious that it's like if you were having a dream and it was a nightmare. Calling it a nightmare doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. It's a nightmare, so call it that. It's a nightmare. It's a hell room, you know. It's a place that we didn't consent to be brought into, and we don't know what the fuck is actually going on in this. So much suffering in this realm, and we can see that suffering is inevitable. We can see that the animals are suffering. It doesn't matter if they're doing the right thing. It doesn't matter if they're good. They're suffering. You know, everyone is suffering. Like, it doesn't, like, children be suffering, bro. You find that they've not done anything wrong. They just found themselves in this realm and they're suffering. So you can't tell me this is not a hell realm. If you want to tell me this is not a hell rim, tell me what a hell rim will be like, in your opinion. Like, tell me, how would a hell rim be? And we need to be honest with ourselves. Yes, we must try to be strong. Yes, we must try to make things better for ourselves. But let's not be lying to ourselves. If we can see that something is wrong, we shouldn't lie to ourselves. We shouldn't lie to ourselves. It's a hell rim. Yes, people can make their lives better, bro. Yes, you can make the right decisions, and things actually work out for you, but that doesn't mean this is not a hell rim. And sometimes things can work out for you even if you're making the wrong decisions. Like, it doesn't really matter what decisions you make, really. Like, you could Um, I remember there's this guy who became famous. I forgot his name. Uh, he got arrested. They took his mug shot, and somehow his mug shot started to trend, and women loved him. They even, I remember maybe 2014, 2015 BT Awards, like they showed his picture. They changed his life. Like he was getting arrested. I think that he had guns inside his car. Like you never know, and that proves you that it's a hell room. Like it doesn't really matter what you do, bruh. You can literally do something fucked up and things actually work out for you. I think the guy has money now because of what happened, and women were fucking with him because of that. They're like, oh, he's handsome. He's handsome. Like that's it. It doesn't matter if he's committing crime. I don't want to judge and say someone is a bad person, but the fact that there are people that we actually love, not because they are good people, not because they've been doing the right things, but we just love them, you know, that kind of proves to you that it's a whole room. No, the Wade Wilson guy, it was the same thing. Women were obsessed with the nigga, even though he did what he did, and he did that to women. You know, I used to, you know what? Women don't hate men. You know what? You know what kind of men women hate? They hate unattractive men. They hate men that they just don't love. Let me put it that way. Simple as that. Think about it. Why would a lot of women support Wade Wilson? Does that make sense to you? Like after what he did? I've realized that women love the guys that they love, and it doesn't really matter what they do. Right? You could be an evil guy who's cheating, who doesn't love, you know, the person that you're with. But if there's something that they like about you, they like you straight up. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I think women who watch my videos, you guys told me. Does it matter though? Like women just love the guys that they love. Simple as that. And there ain't that many guys that they love. And it's supposed to be like that in the hell room, right? They're not supposed to be that many attractive humans. But yeah, the Wade Wilson guy, man, he did like really horrible things, and women still supported that nigga. They went on, you know, like there's this other pastor who was accused of rape. People went on strike to get that nigga arrested. I don't know if people did that on the Wade Wilson situation. It's not like that guy wasn't gonna get arrested. He was gonna get arrested definitely, but he's an ugly guy. You know, he was a pastor who used to manipulate people. You know how these pastors be. And yeah, he raped someone, and yeah, he got arrested, and people went on strike. He's you know, he's not handsome. Like if he was handsome, there's this guy. What's his name? Like I forgot his name. He's actually very famous. Him and his girlfriend. Okay, his girlfriend wasn't arrested, but he managed to escape from prison. I don't know how he did that, and you know his girlfriend was a nurse or a doctor. They ended up going to another country. I don't remember where they went. Like it was a story that everyone knew about. I don't know if people knew about this story overseas, but in South Africa, like it was a very popular story. I just don't remember this guy's name because I don't follow this shit. But like he's a handsome guy, and people liked him still. And he raped women and unalived some women. That's why he got arrested. So it tells you it's a hell rim, bruh. People like you not because you're a good person. They like you because the hell rim has favored you. Period. You know, you are handsome, you are rich, you have this, you have that. That's it. It's a hell rim. Like we need to be honest with ourselves. It doesn't matter how good you are, bruh. Like you could be the kindest human being alive, and no one is gonna like you if the hell realm says no one should like you. You know what I mean? So we need to be honest with ourselves, bro. We need to be honest with ourselves. So what really matters in this realm is how it's where this realm actually positioned you. Right? Like that's what really matters. It's not like nothing else matters. It's where the hell realm positioned you. If the hell realm wants you to succeed, if the hell realm wants you to enjoy your life, you're gonna enjoy your life. But if the hell realm doesn't want you to enjoy your life, you're not gonna enjoy your life. That's really how it works. That's why I don't even judge people, bro. I'm like, hey, we are all in this together. You know what I mean? Like we are all in this together, and we don't actually know what is actually going on. So, what can we do? Like, life comes with no instructions. No one can tell you how to live life, because no one knows what life is. At the end of the day, no one actually knows what this is. No one actually knows what is going on. So it makes sense to just live life in a way that actually makes sense to you than to follow other people. Like what are they actually telling you? Like it's really that important. This is not easy. It's not like we're not having like an experience that we truly understand. Like I was having a conversation with someone actually yesterday, that if life comes with no instructions, how should you live your life? Think about it. You're born in this realm. No one actually told you how you must be living your life. So how should you actually be living your life? Should you be listening to the people who are in power, who became very successful, and they are creating rules for you? Like how should you actually live? Like it makes sense to just live life in a way that actually makes sense to you as a person. And like I've been doing my best these days to not judge people because of that. Because I understand that it's like, who should I actually judge? If everyone was brought here without our consent, if everyone doesn't understand what is actually going on, why should I judge anyone? One of the reasons why I never believed in Christianity is because it doesn't make sense that God will create people and not explain to them what's going on and hide from them and expect them to be perfect. It doesn't make, like, it's stupid. Like, it's beyond stupid, actually. Like, if he really wanted people to be good, according to his standards, he would have needed to explain it. Like, you see that he's not even putting effort, in making sure that people actually are good. He's hid from everyone. So he put us in this mess where we don't know what we're actually supposed to be doing. And then we're told that there's a God who wants us to do what he considers to be good. But life is not treating us the same, bro. Like, you can say that, okay, don't steal, fine. But what about the people who are actually living in poverty? Like, how should they actually live their life? So let's just say I'm privileged enough to find myself in a family where there's money. So I have access to all the things that I want. And then there's my neighbor. My neighbor doesn't have access to the things that they want. How should they live their life? Should they be like, okay, there's a God who's good and wants us to be good? It's not fair. You know what I mean? It's like people just have to kind of find ways to get what they want. That actually sucks, but that's how it's always been. You know, when you look at how things work in the animal kingdom, it's the same thing. There are some animals that are actually privileged, and some animals have to find ways to make things work for them. Like hyenas have to steal from lions because they can't really hunt. But it's how it is. You know, it's how it is in this realm. So no one told us how we actually need to live our lives. You know, no one actually told us what is actually good. You could decide that, okay, I'm gonna be good by the world standard, like I will be good, but you find that that's still not right. Like maybe people are taking advantage of you. Like maybe you're too kind and people are actually taking advantage of you because you are too damn kind. Like you never know, bro. Like there's no instructions. No one actually know how we're actually supposed to live life. You know, people talking about karma, like, hey, if you do something bad, blah blah blah. It's like, what are we actually supposed to be doing? What are we actually supposed to be learning? You know, some people actually believe that when we die, we'll come back here, and if we were doing something bad, we'd have to suffer for that. But do we even know what's good? Do we even know what's bad in this room? And if really the karma shit was real, don't you think that there would never actually be a point where you've actually lived a perfect life? Life actually forces people to make mistakes. So you'd actually be suffering forever, you know, and feeling, and if you believe in the karma thing, thinking that it's karma, but like, yo, this is happening to me because I did this, I did that. Like, nah. At least if we knew what we were supposed to be learning, it would kind of like make sense. But we don't know. We don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Everyone is just trying to survive here, bro. That should prove to you that this really is a horror. People be convincing themselves nonsense, bro, because they don't know what to believe. It actually sucks that we don't know what to believe. I'm trying to turn this camera. Yes, my camera is actually fucked up. I bought this camera when 2020. Yeah, I think I bought it in 2022. It doesn't even have buttons anymore. I was using, what's the name of the camera that I was using? It's Canon 250D. That thing was fire. The problem is that it didn't have like good stabilization. Like this thing has great stabilization. You can run holding it, and the footage will still come out fine. Like it's like the stabilization of this camera is really, really, really good. But the buttons are not working, but the camera still works fine. And my hand is not healing, guys. Yo, like this finger is not healing. I think I think my ex actually, you know, remember when I told you that it was the nail that I thought, like when she was she was biting me. I thought it was my nails when I had the crack and all that, but now I see it's not. It was not the nails. Like, she really hurt me, yo. So I have to go to a clinic tomorrow. I don't think, if I don't go to a clinic, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, my hand really, really, really hurt. Like, the last 3 days, my hand was hurting, and I remember someone commented on one of my videos when I was talking about how much my hand hurts, and they were like, "Oh, it's because of the weather. Now it's hot. Today it's actually hot, but still, I'm in serious pain." And I don't like pills. I don't want to drink pain bugs. So I think tomorrow in the morning, because I did try to go to the clinic yesterday and the day before yesterday, but a lot of people are sick, man. There were queues. So it's better to just go in the morning and try to get help than to go late. What do you guys think of a bully? Like, if you're a fan of hip hop, what do you think about Kanye West? I don't know if we should even call it an album. I like that first song. It's more like documentary. So that first song that plays, I think it's fire. That song. What do you think about? Because Kanye made a song featuring Puff Daddy, and he featured his daughter on that song. What do you guys think about that? His daughter does the hook, and I think she even does a verse. And tell me what you think about the pyramids thing. As they say that they've used this other technology to see what's inside the pyramid, but it's weird. Like, not even inside, like under the pyramids. But you know what's weird to me? We're in a realm that we all don't understand. Don't you think that people like Elon Musk, people who are actually rich, will try to figure out what's in the pyramids? Like, they figured that shit out a long time ago. How is it that that's coming out now? Like, they've just figured it out now. Like, I think these people are just fooling us, Old soul shall probably build them pyramids. But I wonder what else we're gonna find out this year. Every year just gets weirder and weirder. But that's a good thing. Like, it gets boring when things are always the same, nothing new. So this year will be good if we actually discover that there were actually aliens, like there were actual aliens that that actually built the pyramids. Can you imagine how it would be like if we actually discovered that aliens exist? I think it actually makes sense to believe that they do, but to actually discover that, like, it will change everything, But these religious people, I don't think they will change. They'll be like, oh, it's just demons. They're faking everything. You know how ignorant they are. But thank you all, guys. If you've watched this video until the end, please like, subscribe. It does help. Comment on the video. It also does help. Thank you all, guys.